Ladies and gentlemen, big hairy news.
Hey, kia ora koutou, te whānau. Welcome back to another edition of Big Hairy Christmas News. Kia ora.
Hi.
Here we all are. And as people will be aware, on our very last live stream of the year, our last live show of the year. There is content playing all the way through the year or through the holiday period, but this is our last live stream until we're back mid-January sort of thing. So hi, welcome, kia ora everybody. I think we should introduce ourselves to the whānau because, you know, may have never seen all of us before at the same time. They might have thought that some of you were AI, but you're here and maybe you should tell us a bit. How's your day? How's everyone's day? Chewy, how's your day?
Do you want to talk about my day?
Retail.
Check in with your older relatives and make sure that they know what a fucking password is.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all. That's my whole day.
Ems, what about you? What happened today?
Oh, exciting things. I've been packing boxes.
For the move, do people know about the
Not
move?
much.
They know the story behind it, or is that still private information?
I hinted at a move, so this is the last time you'll see this beautiful background. And next time it'll be probably just as pink and wonderful, but in a different location. So there you go. Something to look forward to.
What about you, Magenta? What's been going on?
I've had a pretty good week. I have just been kind of getting ready for today, doing some of my own numbers and memes to show everyone. But yeah, just been looking forward to a break and the holiday, to be honest. It's time. I'm ready.
Yeah, that's the, you know how Michael Buffett, he's the guy that does the let's get ready to rumble, and he's made hundreds of millions of dollars after it. His brother is the announcer on the UFC. So Buffett does the boxing, his brother does the UFC, and he's tried to coin the phrase, it's time, or something like that. It sounds ridiculous, trying to do the same thing as his brother did and have two words and earn him hundreds of millions of dollars. Hey, whānau, how's everyone? I'm glad you're all here. Good to see you all. Especially you up there in the back. I can see you in the back row there. Good to see you all. So tonight's show's a bit different. Obviously, yeah, Magenta, someone's saying turn you up. I did just turn you up. Your levels are pretty piss poor. I heard that as well. We do have a couple of stories tonight. One of them is actually from last night, but, you know, Labour got a bit of an early Christmas present yesterday that we might have a bit of a look at. And then we're going to go into a bit of a family meeting about what's happened for the year. And then we're going to maybe have a little bit of a chat about Christmas. And then we're going to open up Discord. So I can see, I had a look on Discord this afternoon and there was about 30 people there. I'm assuming are people who are sort of always logged into Discord. And now there's over 100. So I'm assuming lots of you have jumped on Discord because you do want to come and have a chat tonight. So letting you know, bottom left-hand corner, scrolly. There's the live call-in area. So you go down above the live call-in area to the waiting room. Ryjan's already in there. Waiting room, and wait there. And probably in the kind of third, I was going to say quarter, the third quarter of the show, we'll fire it up. Me and Magenta tested it this afternoon and it seemed to be working. I guess there is still something on the, there's still something about, will it work with StreamYard? We shall wait and see. Hopefully it will. And the last thing is I've invited along a few of the BHN whānau to see if they want to jump in for, 2 minutes and say g'day as well. And I can actually hear that someone's already arrived. And so because someone's here now, maybe we'll just do our 2 minutes with Gary now rather than sort of waiting till 9:30 because that would be a long time waiting. So there's Pat and Chewy, Magenta and Emily. And welcome to the show for a very quick chat from the Frontline award-winning podcaster, Dr. Gary Payenda. Gary, kia ora, sir. How are you?
Hello, everyone. How are you all doing?
Yeah, we're doing good.
Good,
I sent an email out to more of the BHN whanau. I know at least one person from the collective is going to join us tonight. Not sure if Craig's going to join us or not because it was a bit late notice. But Gary, you've got a couple of minutes. How you been? How's
yes.
Christmas? How's your year been? Tell us about you.
This has been an incredible year. So many different experiences. You know, I've been an emergency doctor in Whangarei for 18 years with kind of the same life that whole time. And then over the past year, I was on BHN for a couple of episodes. That went really well. That turned into a podcast. That won a podcast award. That got me down to Dunedin to finally meet you guys. Somewhere along the line, I put my hat in the ring to run for Labour candidate for the Whangarei electorate. It's just been a whirlwind of like new experiences for me and quite an amazing year.
Does anybody else here, Chewy, Magenta, Emily, because when Gary comes on with BHN, I often dominate the conversation with questions, have a question for Gary before we move on with the first story of the night? Question or comment for Gary?
I don't have a question as such, but I have to say I really did enjoy our chats at the Christmas party. I thought that was rather enlightening. I won't share anything but that was said specifically, but yeah, I just really enjoyed it. So thanks for being entertaining and sharing your thoughts, and yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was fantastic to be with you all over that Christmas party. You're a great bunch of people, very genuine, and a pleasure to be around. I really appreciate the work you do. And I know, Pat, I've told you this many times, but we greatly appreciate the sheer amount of labor that you put into this. I mean, that all of you do, really. And it's much more than just some random podcast. It's like it's the beginning of a progressive media movement in the country, and it's done such great things just in the past couple of years. It's quite amazing what you've accomplished. So good on you, Pat. Good on all of you, Chewy, Magenta, Emily, all of you for the work you do. It's extraordinary. And I mean, I'm meeting people on the streets of Auckland, where 3 hours away from where I live, in Wellington, in Dunedin, who are coming up to me and like shaking my hand because they watch BHN from the age of 16 or 17 up into the late 70s and everything in between. I've had people who appreciate your show and watch it regularly and love what you're doing for the country. So thank you. It's
cool. And we look forward to another, I guess, hopefully 12 months with you next year, Gary. I guess if you get elected, we might have to have another chat about the second half of the year. But anything for the public as we say goodbye to you over the Christmas period and wish you well for tonight?
I just want to thank you for the resounding support I've gotten over this past year. It's been incredible, and it keeps me going. It keeps me wanting to do what I'm doing. And it makes all the sort of any of the negative bits quite worthwhile when you know that there's a whole legion of people out there who are interested in kind of trying to create a New Zealand that's a little bit better tomorrow than it was today. So that's kind of awesome.
Yeah, cool. Hey, Gary, have a fantastic summer. Gary's got podcasts coming out every week right the way through the summer break. So there's going to be content from Gary every Friday morning on the Big Hairy Network if people are still interested. And I'll probably see you, I guess, at Waitangi, Gary.
Yeah, I think that'll be the next time we meet up. I'll be up there for several days and look forward to meeting any listeners there. Just keep a lookout for me.
All right, Gary, thanks for jumping in. Awesome. We'll continue to listen on Fridays and we'll catch up early next year, yeah?
Yeah, see you next year. Bye, everyone.
Merry Christmas from
Cheers, Gary.
Christmas.
North. I was going to say as well, Gary's talking about running into people you know. Big shout out to Morgan. I was in South Dunedin today, delivering merch actually to the post shop, and I got accosted in a nice way. Hey!
You're Chewy.
Are you that big hairy news guy? Yep. I got a handshake that lasted about a minute. It was great fun. And I interrupted a conversation on the phone. So it was really, really nice to meet you today, Morgan, if you're watching. Saying good day to you. and shouting out the thanks for
always
being involved.
Good to run into one of our 5 to 10 listeners that people on Twitter reckon we have. It's always good to see them.
Hey, shall we do a story? Should we do like one news story? Just have a news story.
Go on.
One?
Sure.
Just
I
one.
suppose.
I mean,
That's what we have to do, I guess.
well,
Go
we had Chippy on this week, and if you've seen the thumbnail from this, that's the happiest picture I've ever seen of Chippy in the history of the world. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and have a look at the thumbnail. And it was probably taken not long after this poll came through, talking about Labour being, and look, it's a poll. It's one of dozens. We look at the trends, but we said last week, to be fair, going into Christmas with that TVNZ poll was a bad thing, even though it was just one poll. So we got to be consistent and say going into Christmas with this poll, even though it's just one poll, they'll be feeling pretty good about themselves.
Labour is surging, National is slipping, and New Zealand's political landscape is looking more unpredictable than ever. The latest freshwater strategy Infrastructure New Zealand poll for the Post.
I just say, worst name of a poll ever. Freshwater strategy info something or other poll. It's like, come on, guys. Acronyms
So
are
exciting.
needed. Acronyms are needed.
Shows that Labour has extended its lead to 8 points ahead of National, putting them in pole position to form the next government. In fact, they're the only party in Parliament to have gone up since the last poll in October. But under our MMP system, party votes are only part of the picture. Key electorate seats could still tip the balance, meaning Winston Peters may once again hold the cards. Woohoo! Chris Hipkins remains the preferred Prime Minister, but his lead over Christopher Luxon isn't unchallenged, and voters remain concerned about the economy. Andrea Vance with the story.
It's been an uplifting couple of months for Chris Hipkins, an engagement to his partner, and now a new poll result to warm the heart for Christmas.
Well, that's plan A.
Labour's poised to start 2026 in the ascendancy, according to the latest poll from the Post and Freshwater strategy with Infrastructure New Zealand. An 8-point lead over National less than a year before the election. All parties in Parliament, except Labour, have lost support since the last poll in October.
The Labour Party got hammered in 2023 and their vote collapsed. They've rebuilt some of that, but it feels more like the fact that the government hasn't been doing well and the economy has been weak.
And people are clearly very disappointed in this government. And they've seen a Labour Party that's very focused, very disciplined, and very, very committed to providing a pathway forward.
I guess, Chewy, when Chippy said to us on Tuesday night, well, I don't know what the polls you guys are looking at, he might have been referencing
as soon as that came out, I was like, oh, that's what you had in mind, you dog.
There's a good one on the way. I'm assuming there, because he did say on Tuesday night, that there was some polls sort of come out that he couldn't say anything about. So I didn't know this. I'd never thought of this. But maybe all the political parties get advanced copies of the polls that are about to be released. I don't know. Maybe or not. I don't know. But yeah, he's a happy chappy. He's a happy chippy, to be quite precise.
New Zealand. But we're taking nothing for granted.
Oh, look, there's different public polls each and every week in New Zealand. They say lots of different things. But, you know, the great news is that we're getting positive daily economic news every day, and we want to see more Kiwis feeling it.
And rightly so. On these numbers, who gets to form the next government is still a toss-up. And how many electorate seats Te Pāti Māori wins could change everything.
Yep.
If Te Pāti Māori wins 4 electorates, Labour, the Greens and Te Pāti Māori could scrape together a narrow majority. But if it wins just 1, the margin tightens, opening the door for the return of Winston Peters, Kingmaker.
Winston Peters always does what's in Winston Peters' best interests. Anyone who votes for Winston Peters is basically taking a gamble. They never know what they might get.
Hipkins himself will be hoping his growing support could help settle it. He's still enjoying himself as the preferred PM, although Christopher Luxon's coming back at him.
Now, even the media are actually reporting more positive news than negative news every day in New Zealand, and that's fantastic.
What matters is the trend, and the trend is showing Labour's support steadily increasing since the last election.
There's clues as to where these numbers might be coming from. The majority, 52% of voters, now think the country is heading in the wrong direction, while a third think it's heading in the right direction.
Chris Luxon has shown with things like the IKEA opening that he can get in front of the economic recovery and sell the story. and that's starting to connect with the public. Just that things should be concerned.
So while it's Happy Christmas to Labour, there's a long way to go before the only poll that really matters in 2026.
Which is the stripper poll. We all know that. Yeah, I mean, first of all, freshwater strategy, horizon, infrastructure, metrics. Please spend $10 less on the cost of polling and get a fucking microphone when you're going to be talking to the news media, if nothing else. Look, guys, we said last week, or was it this week, or last year? It's all a blur. That TVNZ poll was not a good poll to go into the holidays with, but it was an outlier. You say the same about this. This is a really good poll for the left to go into the holidays with, but it's an outlier. There's no other poll that's got the 8 points ahead. But, you know, Merry Christmas, Labour. You get a little lift, Chewy.
I will also say the same thing I said about the last poll. I reject any poll that doesn't have the Greens at 15%.
I mean, I do agree. And it's not just because I am the colour green.
I am green. Someone said Legion before. Like, I am Legion. I am green.
I am green.
Ems, any thoughts? I know you're not really interested in talking shop tonight. It's more about Christmas mince pies and stuff, but...
Oh, I mean, you could see it on my face. I don't really believe that Luxon's got his... he's got the right sense of reality, really. We've got more positive news than negative news coming out every day. And, we've got great economic news coming out every day. Really? Were you here the other day with the half yearly whatchamacallit? No? Okay.
The economy's the economy, the GDP's up 1.1%. Ignore the rest of that story that says that the economy has shrunk by like $240 billion. Just ignore that bit. It's all good news.
I can't wait for them to react to the numbers that come out, the retail numbers that come out after Christmas, because I feel like they are going to not look so great. But...
I was talking about that with my colleagues because I have had a very quiet week of staring out the shop window at the main street. And look, people are always going to need to buy Christmas gifts and stuff. But in a bad economic season, you see that last minute rush of like, oh shit, I've put it off. It's when you don't have money, you put it off. So if it's an absolutely crazy week in the malls next week, there's your economic survey. And then what is it? Early in the new year, we get like the retail spending. Yeah. Where they talk about how many FBOS transactions have gone through and that sort of thing. Yeah. That's a real barometer. Oh, the other thing that I saw is a friend of mine went out to New World to pick up some shopping, just a couple of things for a dinner. $70 for one bag.
That's normal.
And yeah, that's what the person on the checkout said is what she's seeing is it's an average of about $70 for your basic shopping bag. It's like,
so when you say bag, do you mean literally like they fill one bag and you're walking out with one bag? That's what you mean?
Yeah. You could average that out and people are spending about $70 on a bag.
Wow.
So I mean, I don't care what the graphs say. Like, it was only a couple of years ago that same bag would be what, $40, $50 if you were bougie.
Yeah.
Like, that's a very real metric that people can see.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as someone who is unemployed, I've noticed it so much in the shopping, and that has been where it's actually hit my budget the most, because it's not just like a matter of, might not get something here or there. It's changing entire brands of what I'm buying. It's completely changing the way that I cook and eat food. And it's also changed the way I have to, plan going, because I live in town. We don't have a pack and save in town. I have to take a bus that's like a 30-minute there, 30-minute back. So then you also have to add up like, an hour or two for doing it. It's a big haul just to try and save money.
Let's do some super chats. And then I want to talk to you guys about, I mean, when I say your favorite story of the year, I don't mean necessarily one that you did, but just highlights of the year or something from the year that you remember fondly. I'm happy to start it off with. I've got something, but let's just do some super chats because there's some very generous people out there. They're either generous with their words, like Pete, who wants to wish us all a very happy Moistmas.
Hey.
Caught that, Pete. I wasn't letting that pass.
Or Laura, thank you for your super chat. What do you call an obnoxious reindeer? Rudolph.
Hey.
Rudolph. Gold, this is the last time we're going to be able to do this for a while, Gold. Hey, we should check what it is when we come back. Citizen Gold for $2 says 317 to 366 days. At most, Pat. Hashtag late fee. Pete then also gets his freebie, and then he throws in Merry Christmas, BHN. Have some Christmas cheer on me. Very generous $25 super chat. There. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mary says, thank you for introducing us all Thank you for introducing us to all of these wonderful people and bringing the left together for creating a better Aotearoa BHN. Merry Christmas. Thank you for starring. Is that you, Emily? You keep an eye on those because it's whizzing past me.
No, someone else called that one.
Waiheke, BHN gives me hope, and when the world is getting more fucked up and our country is going to hell in a handbasket, thank you guys on behalf of my sanity, aroha nui, $20. Thank you, Waiheke, that's very generous.
Oh, thank you.
And then John Newman, incredibly generous super chat of $100. John Newman, have a Chrissy drink on me, thanks team, from John Newman. Very, 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 very generous. Cheers. Yeah. There are some more in there, but we'll get them kind of sporadically through. Does anyone have a story from the year that is, I don't want to do this whole. What's your favorite? Just a story that sticks in your mind from this year. I can start it.
How's your energy levels?
Oh, they're okay.
I mean, I've got a few things lined up that people have sent through as well. So I do have a story that stands out, but not for good reasons.
Let's do that. That's fine. Let's do the story that stands out.
Okay, I shall just share my screen. So I've talked about it a lot this year, and I believe we did do it on the Friday show. But for me, one of the biggest things has been the issues with the fire trucks and the fact that a lot of it didn't really kind of come to light until Scrutiny Week. And so, I mean, we can just have a look at this quick video if we want to look back on it. All right, I got a bloody unmute. That'll help.
The audio.
Yes.
For starting us on fins, this topic is really important to all of us.
Also, just to pause on the screen, they have fire at Newell Supermarket, not under control, Auckland Supermarket, smoke billowing from central Auckland, large fires break out.
And I think noting and building on the comment around the decrease in funding from a previous 10 million to 8 million, and that's kind of been a flat line without any adjustment for inflation. I'm interested around particularly your expectations around investments in the aerial machinery and the aerial trucks. We've seen recently numerous occasions where there...
And again, we've just got, all these times where aerial fire trucks. And do you guys have an aerial fire truck that works? I don't think we do anymore. Wellington's just...
You mean like do you mean like a Jetson style flying? What the fuck are you talking about? Aerial...
a ladder truck. Ours is... I think at one point our newer one broke down. Our newer one is, I believe, 25 years old. And so they had to resort to the one that was 38 years old.
Wow. That's older than me and Emily by a little bit.
Yeah. And me.
I'm pretty sure it's as young as Pat is, isn't it?
Shut up.
Yes, it's as old as Pat. That's
young. No, I said it's as young as Pat.
Yeah, that one.
So fire trucks. Was the story.
Fire trucks, and there's
shocking.
still issues with their pay as well in terms of the pay negotiations. Like most pay negotiations have been bugger all.
Your story kind of leads into my story quite nicely because we had this. You may not have heard of this guy before. I don't really know too much about him. He's a young upstart. His name's Duncan Gunnar. I think is his name. Duncan Gunnar. This is my favorite. This is my favorite story of the year. Was Duncan Gunnar when we basically pointed out all the foibles and errors he was making around teachers' salaries and stuff, and then Duncan Gunnar thought he'd have a crack back at us, and he had a crack back at us for 3 minutes and 50 seconds, and at the end of his thing he included this.
So rather than calling me lazy, why don't you guys get busier, do some homework, and see what I've actually done?
Yeah.
And grow up.
Yeah.
And I'm available to come on if you want. Okay, but by all means, keep promoting me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
What's the name of you got 20,000 subscribers. You're halfway there, boys.
Right. This is the thing that we love most of all. You're halfway there, boys. You're halfway there, boys. And as people will know who I've spoken to before, when you're working in this sort of field, you don't ever brag about your numbers, because basically what you're saying, Mr. Garner, is if you're double our size, what you're implying is you're double as good, because you're bigger. So, okay, that's fine. But we had some issues around that. So let me just show you a couple of tabs here. This is Duncan Gunnar. He did a couple of, remember, he's twice as big as us, much bigger. That means he's better and more powerful. So he did a short out of that on us, and that got, 4,000 views. It's pretty good. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. He also did that one there that we were just talking about, got oh no, that was the wrong one. The original one about that one there got 12,000 views. So, he got 16 or 18,000 views. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Halfway there, Duncan.
You're halfway there, Duncan. Well, actually, technically, Duncan's about 1/10 of the way there, because we responded to his response. And, sheesh. No, where you came from, Paul.
Jesus. Jump scare.
Jump
scare. Fucking hell.
Oh. And we talked about it for a couple of times, and one of the videos that we did on him got 105,000 views. That's just on Facebook alone, let alone on YouTube. And then another one of the other videos where we talked about him got 33,000 views. So we're half the size, but we did 200,000 views on Duncan Gunnar when he's twice the size, and he did about 15,000 on us. And I know that's petty and small-minded and all that kind of stuff, but that was kind of my favourite story of the year, just to be able to dunk on some arrogant prick who is still mainstream media mind, and who at the moment is spreading vast conspiracy theories around a Monaco urban Māori authority with zero evidence whatsoever. So that was my favourite wee thing of the year. It was a lovely dunking. That's what it was. A dunking on Duncan. The Duncan dunking. We dunked on Duncan.
Get dunked on.
I like that he told us to grow up, so I think that advice is never going to be taken on board ever.
So he told us to grow up, and we went, nya, 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 and then did more than 10 times the views on the same, for such a small growing up thing. What about you, Chewy? Was there anything that jumps out of your kind of brain for this year? Anything you remember, or highlights, or best stories, or worst stories, or?
As I said, I have the memory of a goldfish, and sometimes can't even remember the show we did last night, let alone my favourite stories throughout the year. I think you can chuck up my screen, though. This is the fan favourite. I believe, I've done some research where this came from. I believe we had a particularly spicy, crunchy guy in our chat that night.
Okay.
And I think I was reading him his rights. I'm like, you can just settle down, or you can sit there and gargle my piss all night.
I have the video if we want to watch it.
Oh.
The people found it and they tagged me, and we haven't.
Yeah. God, that's a lot of content to wade through. I think we have to now, don't we?
Okay. So
I also clipped it for a highlight reel as well.
I'll take
back in the day.
I'll take Chewy's off, and Magenta, can you put your own up? Yep, you can look over
Yes, I sure can.
Let's hear it.
And then let's hear it in all of its pissy
original glory.
Nazis actually were. It's fascism. They'll give it another name, but it is what it is. And anybody defending this can gargle my piss forever. I will call it as I see it.
So
this isn't piss, by the way.
It's Jake's piss.
Very good. Gargle my piss. There you go, Chewy. And what about you, Ems? Anything from the year that jumps out for you, mate?
Again, I'm sure it was something else, but what came to mind was I I risked my stomach and my mouth for the viewers and the audience to taste test
Where is this
some
going?
food.
Oh, okay.
Some food.
Some school food.
Some school food.
Oh, yes.
And I've found it. For some reason, I can't put it on the screen. What if I can do screen 2? Is that it?
I can
Is it
get
screen
it
1?
on there for you.
Is
Where
it
are you?
screen? Hey, I found it. Yeah, there's a video of me eating the lunch. Taking a bite of the food. Oh, there you go. There's my reaction to eating it. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. You won't be able to hear it though. Can you hear that?
Oh, can see
No.
can see a
So
mixer.
many buttons.
That
No,
it looks
no
delicious. And go on, and
Can you?
How long will it
tease.
take Ems to put it in her mouth?
there we go. Come on, Emily. Just eat it.
I was very
Fucking around.
reluctant, as you can see.
What was it?
Cottage pie.
Okay. So mince and potato and. No, it's not bad. I saw that. Could read those lips. No, it's not bad.
I'm surprised you guys can't hear it.
No. Well, there you go. All right.
Further in the video, if anyone wants to go and watch it, it's the video is called "Is Seymour's Lunch as Bad as It Looks?" Later in the video, as we go on further into the episode, my mouth just gets this like gross oily film all over it, and it just sits there. And then I look back at my plate at the end of the episode, and it's got like, you know, the oil that like solidifies in bright orange. It was yeah. So yep.
Okay.
That's I
Did
think
you
the
regret
technical
it?
term for that is I think that's nutrition. That's the leftover nutrition.
It's what they've told me, but
Let's
Yeah,
go
who
and
knows?
grab another BHN whanau member, who is one of the hosts of the collective, and have a chat with Sean Ackland for a couple of minutes around Christmas and what he's up to. Kia ora, Sean. Welcome to the show.
Kia ora, everybody. Thank you very much for having me. I've been listening with great interest to the school lunch discussion, one that I would like to think I am something of an authority on, being a teacher. Ems, I would just like to let you know it was technically mince, but something that was kind of underreported with those school lunches is that they're actually made with offal meat. So
at what point? Because this was quite early
there was
in
a
the
changeover.
process.
Yeah, there was a changeover.
yeah, sorry.
Hey, Sean,
That's okay.
thanks for coming out
I
for a
figured
couple
as
of
such.
minutes, mate. Tell us about your year. Anything you want to share at the collective to wrap up the year?
The collective is going to be continuing on in 2026. Right now, the plan is to do it on the 14th of every month. It will probably be more fortnightly as we head closer into the election. And we're very super excited. We had Tanya Waikato on Sunday evening, and you know, we all know her as the national treasure that she is, and what she brought to the discussion was so valuable and awesome. But look out for a lot more kind of variety in hosts. We like the idea of kind of like a carousel of hosts, and we're looking forward to introducing a whole bunch of new voices to this space. And yeah, in terms of how my year's been, whirlwind is probably a good word. I didn't think at the beginning of this year that I'd be sitting here on BHN, podcast that I've been listening to since.
I mean, superheroes. I mean, come on.
Yeah, like honestly, and like I told you this, Pat, when I came in to host for Chewy, and I'm like, this is like a bucket list moment for me, and like, you know, it was really cool. And Chewy, sorry, who was the band that you were following around?
Murder by Death.
Murder by Death. I feel like I owe a lot of my 2025 to Murder by Death.
I think Chewie owes his life to that band.
Yeah.
Hey Sean, it's been great to have you on board. I'm very excited. I listen. In fact, I listened to the whole one on Sunday night whilst I was doing folding up merch and getting ready to go. I'm really impressed by what you guys are doing, and we look forward to growing the big hairy network whanau as we go through next year, which is of course a super important year for elections. So thanks for coming on board. Thanks for being a part of it. And we just look forward to how many of these you guys win next year. Because like everyone else has got them, these guys around you, they're all award-winning podcasters. So, the standard's there, my friend, and I want to see you guys hit that too.
Oh, it's in our purview. Don't worry. And on behalf of everybody on the collective, Paul, Bree, Jordan's yet to join us. He's had some, there's been some kind of issues there. Not issues like with Jordan, but just some kind of things that have just occurred that has prevented him from coming onto the show so far. But on behalf of all of us, thank you guys for giving us this opportunity. And me and Paul, we were discussing it a couple of weeks ago. BHN seems like, correct us if I'm wrong, the closest thing we have to a panacea to the right-wing media space, right-wing mainstream media. So I feel like the work you guys do is extremely invaluable. So, thank you for what you do. And
it's high praise.
Yeah. Oh, it's well earned. I just wanted to kind of, say that. Thank you so
Paul.
much.
Thank you, Sean. Sorry, I'm looking Paul's in the waiting room. So I bring Paul in as well now, and you guys can say goodbye to each other. And then, look, you've got the two members of the collective on right now.
I was actually just playing with my advent calendar while I waited.
I've got that one as well.
God. Oh my God, you're a nerd.
It is the best advent calendar.
So Sean, we'll let you go.
Christmas movie.
Thanks for joining, and we'll see you more in 2026.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
All right, dude. All the
Cheers,
best.
mate.
John.
And Paul, we've got you there. Craig's actually in the waiting room, so we'll get him in a couple of seconds. But Paul, we're just doing 2 minutes. Your year. Anything you want to share with the whanau as a part of the collective?
I want to say thank you, as like everybody else, for the platform. As part of the collective, it's always really cool to see the BHN crew, that the viewers come in and show support for what we've done, which is really awesome. So thank you very much for that. I want to thank you two personally, Pat and Chewie, for encouraging me to put my name in for that podcaster award, coming in third for that.
Nice.
That was actually on my list here of things I wanted to achieve this year was win an award. So
very good.
It helped me on the bucket list. I think my low point for this year is actually the local body elections. Turnout was really shit. There were more conspiracy theorists and far right nut jobs elected than we saw at the last round. There are some really scary people that have been elected that are going to do some really horrifying things to our local councils, but people didn't vote, so they get what they didn't vote for.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be banned from at least Selwyn, possibly Hamilton, and maybe New Plymouth in the future. So if there's any other place
nothing of value was lost. Nothing of value was lost.
Well, my kids live in Hamilton, so I'm not. They're going to have to come and visit me instead of me going to visit them.
Oh, so what you're saying is you can't go to Hamilton anymore? Is that a bad thing, though? I mean, let's be honest. Is that a bad thing?
On the family side of things, maybe not. Last time I went down, it was just after the election. It was for my grandson's 3rd birthday. And one of the candidates he's ex-National Party staffer, he was making fun of people who were really upset about speed bumps, right after a post going, oh, it's so sad somebody lost their life in a tragic accident that could have been saved if there had been road safety things. Like he was not reading the room well. He spent the whole time of this 3-year-old's birthday party going out around telling every guest just how horrible I was for telling people that he was boring and he was pushing some really horrible ideologies. So yeah, maybe not do a family event like that anytime soon with him.
Wow.
Although
welcome to this family, Paul. Welcome to our family. It's nice to have you on board. Yeah.
It's great to be here. So yeah, it's been a fantastic, very busy year.
All right, dude. Well, thanks for jumping in for a couple of minutes. Have a good Christmas. We're excited about the collective and what you guys do next year. And I guess we'll be talking probably in the not too distant future, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Have a great Christmas.
Right.
Fantastic
Merry
New Year's,
Christmas.
everyone. See you next
Cheers,
year.
Paul. All the best, dude. Now, guy, we do have one other person, but yes, Stuart, you first.
I just wanted to seg off this. Like, when we started this, there wasn't a lot of people doing similar sort of things, and it does seem that we've inspired people, and that is really humbling. Both on the serious discussion and investigation side of things, and also at the absolute weaponized piss-taking end of the scheme. And if you want to check up my screen there, this is probably my highlight of who's popped up in the last year, and that's the account Luxury Marmite Sandwich.
Oh yes, that's so
What a
good.
name.
I'm just going to play this because it's amazing.
And sums up how New Zealanders are feeling across this country.
Who is it?
Yeah. Good catchy intro, I think. And sums up how New Zealanders are feeling across this country. Got bills, I've got to pay. So I will work every day.
Just a reminder, he actually did this.
I've got to feed. See, isn't it perfect? Day.
Just Luxury Marmite Sandwich is doing some excellent work, and that account brightens my day pretty much weekly. So yeah, give him a follow if you haven't already.
So let's just say this. We're going to have a chat with Craig next, just for a couple of minutes. But just a reminder that we are going to... Oh, it's not, my screen's not there anymore. Where is it? There it is. We're going to go to Discord. We're going to go Craig. We've got a bit of a wrap-up for you, and then we're going to go to Discord. So if you want to have a chat with us, and I guess it's sort of an AMA, if you want to ask us anything, ask me anything, but also anything to do with Christmas and end of the year, anything you want to mention, the place to go is Discord. Get in there now, because we'll be... I'm saying this like it's going to work, attempting to take calls in about 3 or 4, maybe 5 minutes. So if you're keen to be a part of it, jump into the waiting room, as you can see, bottom left-hand corner above the live call-in, and we might be talking to some people very, very shortly. But let's have one more chat with one more other guest who is a part of the BHN whanau. Interesting, actually, because I know we'll have to be a bit careful here not to release the Economist, but 1.1 increase today. Maybe there's something to ask about that, but mostly it's a Merry Christmas and the welcome to the show to award-winning podcaster Craig Rennie. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you all?
Very good.
Yeah,
that means
good.
we've had a quorum. We've had Frontline, we've had Locked Out, and we've had the collective all joining us tonight. Craig, I mean, I'm even though we're trying to sort of get drunk and not talk politics so much, if do you want to do the 1.1% increase today in 60 seconds or something? Do you want to? I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to. But
no,
if you want.
You know how you get drunk for fun? This is how I do fun. So
yeah, I'm in for this over alcohol.
So we had GDP increase of 1.1% today, and that came off the back of a revised 1% fall in the previous quarter, which basically means we're flat for the year, at least for the past 6 months. Annual data is minus 0.5%. So the economy is still smaller than it was at the election, despite the 1.1% increase this time round. We are $1,539 per person worse off in GDP terms each since the election.
And with all that data that you've just said, look at how happy she was today. And that's still the data. And look at how happy she was.
Their Facebook page.
She would have been stoked about the fact that manufacturing declined by 2.3% this year. Construction declined by 8.6% this year. Mining 7.7%. That we saw falls in 10 out of the 16 sectors across the economy. That we saw essentially business investment lower than it was in 2023. We saw residential construction lower than it was in 2023. And that we saw what we thought were the start of some green shoots, but essentially the economy's just gone sideways since pretty much the start of the year. So you're all worse off in real terms. The The economy is worse off in real terms. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thanks, Santa. Hey, just speaking of Christmas, is there anything you want to tell us about you personally for the year? I mean, what you've been doing with us. What is your memories of the year personally?
So my memories of this year, it's been a formative year for me for many reasons. But I've not. Tomorrow, I will have done 31 episodes of Lockdown.
Well done.
I never thought I'd get to 10.
Wow.
So I don't think there'd be an audience for it. We are, it's delighted with the audience that turns up. Delighted, where people are genuinely interested in productivity and GDT auctions and various other things. You never know what's going to tickle people's fancy. So there it is. We are delighted to have been nominated and won the Silver Award for the best current affairs podcast in the country, immediately after RNZ, which could only be described as a David and Goliath story, because their coffee budget is genuinely bigger than the entire budget of Lockdown.
Wow.
And so it'll be lovely to have some of that sweet New Zealand on air funding in future.
Right.
And so just to help level the playing field for the next set of podcast awards.
I
Well,
could just send you their coffee budget. I mean, that would
I'd take
It would
it.
be nice
To be honest,
too.
I'd take it.
double your budget.
Take double, treble the budget. So I'd take it. And more importantly, my other half would take it because it would mean she would stop complaining because she's buying the coffee rather than me. It's been a wonderful year. Lots of things happening in my life, obviously, especially later on. But it doesn't stop my commitment to continuing to bother your listeners in the new year with economic data, with glad tidings of good news coming to us for the many hundred days before gold jumps down on me, and that we have left until the next election.
Well, Craig, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on board. I feel like you've given this whole ramshackled bunch of radio clowns a level of integrity and authority, an actual professional at something, doing something in our midst. So that's been good. I was just going to say as well, I've just looked up, because you're talking about your 31st episode. According to the BHN playlist on the website, tomorrow night when we show the Adju episode, will be BHN number 800.
There you go.
Wow.
Tomorrow night. I mean, to be honest with you, there's probably a few more than that because I'll have forgotten to push playlist on some of them. But so there you go, sir. Now we make some kind of joke about only being 31 following Duncan Garner's lead, and then eventually you end up superseding us and taking us over by 3,000%. So we won't do that. Craig, it's been lovely. Look, can I be honest with you? It's been lovely not just working with you and helping you with your product, but getting to know you as well on a personal level. So it was so nice to have you down here when you came down. And yeah, we're just looking forward to more and more and more. And we're on your side for your electioneering promises, which means, we then get to come to Parliament and do podcasts because you'll provide a space for us. That's
I'll look forward to soundproofing a room somewhere, and hopefully in the Beehive, so that we can all do that. But thank you all again for the ability to do this. As I said the other night, I'm sat here in a bedroom that looks tidy here, but what you can't see is the camera in this direction that can only be described as a travesty. And you make this look professional and sensible and well put together. So thank you all for the ability to do that. And I really look forward to working with you all.
Sorry, that was just me making it look professional one more time. Right. All right, Craig. Hey, mate, have an awesome summer. We'll talk to you tomorrow. And thanks for being a part of what we do.
All right. Have a great night.
All right, dude. All the best.
Cheers,
Merry
Craig.
Christmas.
Bye, Craig.
All right, let's do some super chats and then let's do some numbers, like tell the whanau where we've got this year, and then let's go see if people want to have a chat with us on Discord. We okay with that?
Can I show one quick little 20-second thing? It's of Chewie screaming at Simeon. I found the clip.
Yes, 20 seconds is great. And then Ems, do you want to do the super chats for us?
Yeah, sure.
Right. Oh, I think you need to take something off there because I can't add.
My top?
No.
What are you saying?
No.
Hell no. Take your thing off the stage.
Take my thing off. All right.
Oh no. Don't get too excited for the holidays there, bud. There's some good
if
audio.
He was confident it was good news, he could have come out and told us. It obviously wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Get back for everything he will give us. Where's our hospital?
Some people have bullhorns. I don't find that I need one.
What's your word word?
I have
love
one
that
now, though.
And that's my picture.
Nice. And this is my painting. Chewy, your reflections on that? Does that energize you for next year?
Oh, look, that is the energy that I'm bringing into next year. It is also probably a large reason why when a national MP comes to Dunedin, we don't get a lot of advance warning. But I can say that there is an excellent whisper net for when flights arrive and that sort of thing. So that was a highlight. Using the bullhorn that I said that I didn't have at that stage on people going to see David Seymour was a highlight.
Down
my
at the
wife
port.
almost got. No, that was down at one of the hotels here. He had a little public meeting or something, but it was public, and then when people found out about it, and then people's invitations were cancelled.
It was Winston at the ports.
Winston was at the port, so I yelled at Winston.
Yeah.
But I have to mention with the visit from Seymour, my wife almost got into a fist fight with one of David Seymour's supporters.
Nice.
And I've never been so proud. And I was unhinged that evening. There's no footage of it, but I was too busy yelling and just really enjoying this new megaphone that I'd bought. But when people left that meeting and we were going, what was the meeting about? Was David talking about how he'd sheltered and tried to protect a pedophile for years? Did that come up at all? And people got really angry about that.
Yikes.
So it might be a little bit of a sore point. I hope to add to my collection of coalition of cocks that I've yelled at in the coming year.
You know what we need to get for you? You know, like on the side of World War II bombers, they'd have those cha-chink, cha-chink. We need to get you like the front bench in the background of National, and every time you yell at one, cha-chink, take them off, and you get it's like a bird spotter, and you can be a yell at the politician spotter.
I'm gonna do kill marks on my megaphone. The one that disappointed me, the one that got away, Pat, was Uffendale when he was in Dunedin and decided that talking about the
Seesaw.
donated children's playground as being a sign of wasteful local government spending, that was literally a couple of doors up from where I work. If I knew that he was there, I would have sprinted up that street. So, yeah, there's always one that gets away.
The one that got away. Okay, team, this is for everybody. I don't know if you guys have seen all of these yet. I haven't shared them with anybody, but let's have a look at BHN 2025. Who we are, what we did. I know that Magenta, you've got some things about numbers of guests and that sort of thing. I haven't done that. I've just gone with the data, just the facts, ma'am. And so just to give us a bit of a starting point, this is YouTube only, because last year for 2024 we only looked at YouTube because we were still sort of growing our other platforms a bit more. So just to give you a fair comparison to 2023, 2024, 2025, this is what it looks like. 2023, across the whole year, that is, we had 454,000 views, 3,000 subs. 2024, we had 2.8 million views and 9,000 subs. This year just gone, we're at 3.6 million views, YouTube only, and 21,000 subs. And we've just ticked that over. Some of these numbers are wrong as well, by the way, because things have increased since I did them.
Yeah.
If you want to have a look at all of 2025, Facebook, 7.5 million views, 19,000 subs. TikTok, 1.6 million views, 20,400 subs. YouTube, that was from before, 3.6 and 21,000. And Twitter, 714,000 views and 9,000 subs. Now, if you have a look at this, 9 plus 20 is 30, plus 20 is 50, plus 19 is basically 70,000. So the next stats are wrong, but it means combined we have 13.4 million views in 2025 to an estimated 500,000 unique monthly viewers. Now, we have to do estimated because you can't get monthly viewers on Twitter. They don't give it to you. So some of the platforms are less, it's not as easy to find it. So we can pretty easily get to 450,000 every single month with data. So an estimated 500,000. That means one person will see some of our content during the month. It might be a TikTok, it might be a whole show, it might be a short, it might be so we reach 500,000 unique individuals a month, and the followers there across all our platforms is actually 70,000. It's not 67,000.
People, Pat, are mentioning why Blue Sky is not mentioned, and that's because they don't have their own sort of hosting of videos.
I don't.
Is my understanding, isn't it?
Put it this way. I mean, Chewy and I have interviewed one of the top 3 at Blue Sky, and I said to her what I'll say again now: when you have the capabilities of Twitter, I will turn my Twitter account off. Well, it's not actually my account anymore. It's a Big Hairy Network account because it shows everything. But at the moment, they don't have the capability of long form videos. I don't think you can live stream to them. I don't think you can use a calendar and forward pitch them. It's all in the time. It's just not user friendly as a content creation platform yet. And so I don't put any video on there. We put links, and all the links always come back to YouTube.
Yeah.
Very rarely I'll have I think you can have a sub 2 minute video that you have to upload, and then you can't even program it to come out tomorrow. So when I'm editing in the studio and I make 4 clips, I either on Blue Sky have to release them all immediately at the same time, or do one today and then remember to do one tomorrow and then remember to do one. It's the user interface. Is that what you call it, Emily? The user abilities of Blue Sky is shithouse. And it's unfortunate because I think one of the reasons, this is just my gut now, one of the reasons we've done this on Facebook is it feels like a whole bunch of people who gave up Twitter and went to Blue Sky have gone, this is not doing it. I know that's what I feel, and have gone back to Facebook because they didn't want to go back to Twitter. I haven't seen research of that, but Facebook is going off with video views and stuff at the moment, just going off.
Yeah, and certainly I very much enjoy Blue Sky. I think it's got a great community, especially for New Zealand users and that sort of thing. But everything that I have cross-posted on there has been basically a link to YouTube.
Yeah.
So those views will be showing up there.
And finally, I thought one other metric we could show you was our Patreon, our patronage. We started up Patreon in September of 2022, and in September we had 19 patrons. By the end of that year, beginning of January 23, we had 23 patrons. January 24, we had 113 patrons. January 25, 384 patrons. And literally today, and I thought I better check this because I'm not trying to trick anybody into it.
Do it.
I'm on my audience.
Go on.
I'm hitting refresh. We have 499 patrons.
Oh, come on, guys. For fuck's sake, come on.
We're not going to do a pitch like, hey, you should, this would be a good time, because we really do only want patrons who can stay with us for a year. So we're not going to pitch at that. That's my numbers.
Christmas present.
That's my numbers, and we do want to get to Discord sooner rather than later, Magenta. But have you got a couple of things you want to show more about number of guests and anything I didn't cover? Because I know you did a little something as well.
Well, yeah, Scruffador, she called it. I did a bit of a wrap. So I went through and manually counted mine and Emily's
every minute
hours. Yes, and so I manually went through all of this year, and so in a total we had approximately 387 hours, 55 minutes and 24 seconds as Big Hairy News, of which Bright Hairy News was 90 hours, 38 minutes and 53 seconds, and that Big Hairy News in a different font is when we took over for you on shows. So that's from a BHN, the BHN standard.
So 400 hours of broadcasting in the year.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
Damn, we need
quite
a
lot.
life.
Nah, I want to do more. We had 11 guest hosts. We had 87 guests, of whose names I've got all of them.
Wow.
And as you said, we got 21,000 on YouTube and Facebook, 641 Discord members, and Social Blade gave us a grade of C.
Yeah.
And
where do they live?
And networks established, we got 1. And then Gary had 20 hours, 47 minutes, 1 second. Craig had 14 hours, 54 minutes, and 58 seconds. And the collective racked up 9 hours, 20 minutes, and 20 seconds. And that's my picture.
And this is
That's my story.
Well,
Yes.
guys, it's been a really big year, and I don't really have too much else to add to the show. To any of you, I mean, like, we want to get to Discord. We want to see if it's working. It'd be nice to know if it's working or not. But before we jump in there, do you guys want to anything you want to say or mention before we kind of go to the punters and give it to them, and then they can run the rest of the show? Anyone?
I feel like we need to acknowledge these massive super chats.
Oh, yes, let's do super chats.
Or one of them that came through. I'm seeing 2 on there, but I think it's one from earlier. Was the one from Avaster for another $100. Thank you for the great Mahi BHN Kapai Community Fam to bring on 2026. I agree.
Cool.
Hey, I want to start a campaign specifically for Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill.
His time is gone.
Chewy's
Winston
drinking.
Peters for his election run, and I think the slogan that he should run with is "Trip and Fall 2026."
Break a hip in 26.
That's a real threat at his age.
Let's get through those super chats because there are 4 or 5 people waiting to talk to us as well.
Yeah. I have a couple of memes too if you want to see those.
We'll see if we've got time at the end, eh? Well, let's get to the people because we've been saying for an hour. Well, I'll just rip through some of these. JC and the Pigeon Cats just had my worst month sales in 3 years, although August and September were my best in 3 years. It's all over the show. People are struggling. Thank you for the super chat. Laura, I wish everyone a Merry Cringemas. Thank you for your super chat. Laura says, is anyone doing Secret Satan this year? That's very funny. Thank you for your super chat. The Autists Way, very generous super chat there, thank you. Hope yous have a groovy holiday, rest, break, and that you will eat your body weight in ham and other delights. Yay! Appreciate.
I haven't bought a ham yet.
You got a job.
Ham.
Another one from Laura. I hear Nikki No Boats is a fan of your book, Craig. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, because she was using it. Apparently, she was using it in the debating chamber. I didn't get the end of that. I'll ask Craig tomorrow. And I'll ask Craig tomorrow, and I'll tell you about it in 26, whanau, when we come back. Because I won't tell you about it next week. Howie says, BHN Team Party, thank you for the super chat. Inspired by others' gifts tonight. Merry, happy new year. And ask viewers to slap that like.
That's true.
Good for the algorithm.
It does help.
Yes.
Put the
Makes
bell
difference.
on for notifications. That also helps.
You do actually have to tell people. Do the thing. It helps.
Speed locked. Here's my 2
Like,
cents
comment,
towards
and
Craig's
subscribe.
coffee front. Thank you very much. Speed locked. Riwai. Merry Christmas, guys. Have a great break. You guys deserve it. And all the mahi you do, but also Merry Christmas. Kiwi Skirt. How true is that? Mention all our friends out there in the chat, especially Kiwi Skirt. You're a legend too. And it's in the ballot. Last super chat for now. If there's any more, we'll do them at the end of the show. We used Content 360 to post to different platforms. We used the timed feature to post our short-term content. Blue Sky videos are limited to 100 megabytes. Yeah, they need to change that. Like Blue Sky came out. We're not going to talk about Blue Sky, but they came out with a hiss and a roar, and it was like we just can't. You're not there. You're not user friendly enough for us to come across. So yeah, I do use Twitter still. I don't use it for personal stuff. I just use it for podcast stuff, and I'm happy to move once something else is as effective. It's a bit like Facebook. Like we're getting massive views on Facebook, but the monetization of them is shit house. And you know, I've messaged Facebook, Mr. Zuckerberg. Like I would happily drive content towards Facebook, which we don't do. We drive it to YouTube and Facebook as a secondary source because YouTube gives us a better payday for half the views. So, you know, that's what we do. All right, guys, should we give this a go? I'm actually quite terrified this is not going to work. So I'm pretty sure, was Ryzen in there first? Do you guys remember? Oh, it might be in. It wasn't. Okay, so Ryzen, we're going to come to you. So be ready for us. Now, a couple of things to start off with, whanau. If you're on Discord, listen to us on Discord. Don't listen to us on the computer or the smart TV or whatever, because there'll be a delay. And then we'll be going, are you there? Okay, we'll probably have to hang out. Oh, now you're there. So listen to us on Discord. I should probably check with the young people. They can do that. They can listen to us on Discord.
Yep.
Yes, there you go. And when we say g'day back, and then we'll see if it's working. So, Ryzen, we're about to come to you, mate. You are the test case to see if this is working, and then we'll see how we go. Ryzen, are you there, sir?
Kia ora.
Kia ora. You're very soft, but we've got you.
Yeah.
Can you hear? Can you hear everybody? Could you hear Chewy yelling then?
Yep, I could hear the E from him. Yep.
Oh, there we go. So we're here, Ryzen. If you could maybe turn yourself up a smidge. I've got you on max at the moment, or come a bit closer to your mic or something. But it's okay.
Is this better?
Yeah, it's a little bit
That's
better.
much
So,
better. Yeah, that's
so,
better.
So tell us what you'd like to tell us.
Oh, nothing in particular.
Okay, thanks for calling. Should we move to our next person now? I'm just kidding, Ryzen. Go for it. Go for it.
I did actually think of one thing though. Seeing how generous people are with the super chats tonight, did make me think of another highlight from the show from earlier this year. Remember the blanket fund?
Oh yes.
Because I want to say this is probably the most generous I've seen the super chats during the show since then.
Remind people of the blanket fund who don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think, weren't you saying something, Pat, about how you need an electric blanket, and then people in the super chat were saying, like, here's for the blanket fund, and then you decided to give all the money to a Palestine charity?
Right. Yes, that's it. Yep. I remember now.
Did
we do?
You remembered all the time, Pat. This
I
is
remember
just
all
a
the time.
clever ruse.
Yeah, I remember all the time.
No, that was great. That amazing pivot from basically a joke.
I tell you what, I'm a bit disappointed now. One of the things would have been really interesting to do is figure out how much money we've given away. Because we've done a few campaigns this year, a couple for Palestine and what is it, MAPS, Medical Aid and Palestinians. We did one for the drag queen story time for their fund. It would be interesting to actually figure that. It'll be thousands. We've given thousands, more than two. We've given thousands of dollars to charities and stuff and to people in need.
I don't want to know how much I've donated.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything else?
Send you an
for tonight?
itemized statement.
We will do that. What are your plans for Christmas, Rajan?
Just staying home with the whanau. Just gonna chill out and open some presents and just relax, kind of thing. Not too much going on.
Well, thank you for being a part of us this year. Thank you for coming along to that Friday night event. That video is going to be up tomorrow night, actually, at 9:00 instead of Bright Hairy News.
Also, it was great seeing you all there. Madge, it was great seeing you in person at the Wellington event as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, just super fucking appreciative of what you guys do and of this community. Meri kirihimete to all of you.
Dude.
And let's hit the ground running next year.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
All I want for Christmas is a one-term government.
There you go. Perfect.
that's the one.
Thank you for being a part of us.
Yay.
All right. Now, I don't know how to tell. Is there a way to tell which order these guys came in? Does anybody know that?
Not at all.
Because I've never been able to figure that out.
I'm just gonna. Aiden and JC were in there earlier.
Okay. Well, I'll drag JC down, and we'll see how we go. JC and the Pigeon Cats, come in wherever you are. Microphone off. I can see the microphone.
There is a bit of delay from the stream. There you go.
We got you, JC.
Kia ora te whanau.
Kia ora. What's going on?
Just been thinking a lot about next year's election, eh?
Yep, go for it.
Yeah. Firstly, I want to say, I've been watching you guys since the early Triassic period, and you guys have changed the media landscape in New Zealand on the left and just in time to get rid of these fucking pricks that are in our government right now. But the only way we do it is everyone gets out to vote. That's what's got to happen. Mm-hmm. It's all about turnout.
And I guess a big part of that, and it's not fair, right? But sometimes the rules aren't fair, is everyone being registered, a month out. Because we read last night that 450,000 people either changed or enrolled to vote in those last 13 days. Now, I was speaking to someone today who was a political scientist, and they don't think you're going to be able to change either. So that means, based on last time around, this could impact up to 14% of the voter base.
Yeah, it's shocking, eh? Yep. But I think if we reflect on what you guys have been able to do to raise the profile of people that have also moved into becoming candidates, etc., you can't imagine them being able to do that in a mainstream media format landscape in New Zealand. So that is quite promising because those people can reach audiences and motivate them to vote, and that's how we get people out to vote. So there's some hope there.
Very, very good. Anyone else want to say? I'm taking a photo. Taking the photo of the screen. It's a secret. I'll tell you later. All right, JC. Anything else, or should we move on to the next person?
No, it's all good. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Satan. Is that what you're supposed to say? I'm not sure if that's what you're supposed to say.
Satan New Year. Have a Satan New Year.
New Year. Right. You guys, I don't want to be, I'm not playing talkback host here, so I'm not going to say anything in this next call other than hello. You guys are going to have a chat. Here we go. Because I don't want to be doing it. So we're going to bring Aidan in. Aidan, are you there, sir?
Kia ora. How's it going?
Hey, Aidan, how you doing, mate?
I muted YouTube, but I think it was coming in late. I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Yeah, good.
Pretty good.
I wanted to bring something political up, but I think I read the room and I won't. I'll do the classic. I'll do the classic thing that everyone does, and but this is sincere. Thank you very much for putting yourselves out there, doing the hard mahi. You guys have built a great community, and together, I've been working on some confidence myself in the sphere to be a bit more vocal and opinionated. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's bad, but I think it's necessary, and I think a bit of disagreement here and there is what will get us through. And thanks for kind of cultivating that space. And yeah, appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Aidan. And I guess we'll hear from you in the new year. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be around. I'm not going anywhere. I've also got some loose plans, and we'll see how it turns out. Yeah. Thanks, guys. You all have a wonderful break and come back refreshed, and let's get into it. One-term government.
Yep. Couldn't be said any better. Thank you for that, Aidan. All right.
Over Red Rover was next. Someone's medal list.
Oh, good. Glad someone's in charge. Over Red Rover, hello, over and out.
So, where are you?
So we're going to be waiting. We can see that the mics. There we go. Mic's on now. Kia ora, over. Kia ora, over.
Can't hear you. Over.
Kia ora, over.
Oh, Rover's over.
Red Rover. Last one. Kia ora, over.
While we're waiting there, I just want to say as well, just since we're talking to Aidan, Aidan's been with us basically since I think the first 6 months.
Surely.
Yeah, no, he has.
Yeah.
He's definitely talked about it, and he's definitely been one of your guys' longest. I mean, he would have been around when that shirt you were wearing was around. Which someone actually asked
if where you got coming back. Coming back.
So,
and it'll be in a bundle. It'll be in a bundle with a coffee cup that says "Gargle my piss."
Hell yeah, that's fucking good.
Gargle my piss. If the left vote.
All right, one thing before we go, and I'm off the screen, but Red Rover is still there, but hasn't said anything, so we'll move on to the next one. But before we do, just taking a bit of a screenshot for people to see, and that is the patrons right now.
Yes.
503.
Finally.
We
Yes,
made
guys.
it. We made it, folks. We can all
would be
retire
so
now.
Freaking annoying if we ended on 499. That would have. Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Appreciate
so
it.
who's next after Red Rover? Magenta, you're apparently in charge of this all now? This
Not yet.
this
Would help if
nonsense?
I still had it open, it is Haya.
Hiya! There we go.
Or Hya.
Hiya. What's going on?
Haya. Haya.
Speak to us.
Yeah.
Call
Hello.
me. Call me sometime.
Hello. Hiya. Oh, I hope this isn't us. Because 2 in a row.
I mean, we had
No,
Aiden's work.
because it's not lighting up, which means that they're not speaking.
Yeah. Or it might,
Hello.
I'm watching the headphones thing go down
hello?
here.
They've now
Back
you're
again?
on.
Hello, Hiya.
No.
Hello?
Might have to go into your audio settings there, Hoa.
All right, after Hiya.
We have Neville, who's not there anymore. So we
After
have Andy
Neville?
C. Andy
C.
Eddie.
Kia ora. Merry Christmas, Andy C.
Kia ora, how are we doing at the whanau?
Yeah,
Kia
good, brother.
ora.
I'm glad you've just confirmed to us it's not on our end. What's up?
I just wanted to say thanks, big shout out to you guys for all the hard work that you put in. Getting the message out there. I started tuning into you late last year, and halfway through the year started trying to do my own thing, slacked off a little bit, and I'll try and crack back into that during the break and grow the leftist audience. But what you guys do is super important in the modern media landscape, and it's going to be a massive slog on the way to next election. The propaganda machine, the social media reach that they have because they can afford to, and the lies that they're willing to tell that will get around faster, it's going to have to be counteracted by quality people delivering awesome messages, and you guys have been smacking it out of the park all year. So just big props to you guys.
Well, thanks for that. And now I'm going to nerd out a bit. When you say started your own thing, I'm assuming you mean started something online. The one thing to grow an audience online is consistency. Got to be consistent. Got to keep at it. And what you'll notice is that there's a bunch of people who were quite featured at the last election, like quite high profile, especially around TikTok and stuff. And they're starting to come back now, but they're not getting the same sort of audience. And it's because consistency is one of the things that you need. If you want an audience and you want to speak to an audience, then it doesn't have to be like every day, but consistency, like twice a month, once a month, but consistency, that's what builds you your audience.
Yeah, 100%. And I was doing twice a week, but I slacked off as I went through my own little journey. But I'll get it back into it. And yeah, as you say, the routine, and same with you guys. Like I have my alarm set for 9 o'clock to make sure I try and catch you guys most nights, and otherwise catch the replay. And yeah, your routine makes it. I know where I'm going to get some news from, and you guys deliver it spectacular.
Cool, Andy. Hey, thanks for calling in tonight. Merry Christmas, dude.
And Merry Christmas to you guys. Peace and much love.
And we'll see you in
Merry
2026. I'll tell you. Should I tell you a secret? I'll tell you a story about how important it is to be consistent. But first, let's just do a couple of super chats, and then we'll move on to the next person. We have got Adam DeGreen, $15. Thank you for the super chat. Came for the beards, stayed for the hats. What a year! Thanks, Adam. I feel bad that that's over your face, Emily. Maybe we should do that, and then we can do the next ones. Another one from Laura there.
Oh, no, you can still see me.
All I want for Christmas is food, says Laura. Yeah. Ian says, Merry Christmas, BHN team, and thank you for being my nightly obsession and keeping me sane all year. Yep, lovely to be a part of people's... me and Chewy are always shocked with all the people that say, see you tomorrow night at the end of the shows. It's unreal. I'll tell you a story about consistency. Yeah. When I was working at More FM in Auckland, the breakfast show, who was Paul Ego and Jeremy Corbett and a guy called Kim Addison, they used to do a syndicated series called Bob Bond. So it was like James Bond, but he was a rural farmer from New Zealand, Bob Bond. And Bob Bond used to play every morning at the same time. It was like 6:45, and then they repeated it at 7:45, and then at whatever. And this woman phoned. I wasn't on. I'd finished because I did the show before them. I came out into the offices, and I was there for longer for some reason. And this woman phoned the office line, and I picked it up, and More FM, because put your voice on, More FM Auckland, Pat speaking. And she was basically in tears, and she was like, "You played Bob Bond at the wrong time." And I'm like, okay. And she said to me, "How am I supposed to know if I'm late for work or not?" So it was so regular for her that she knew she'd be at a certain place on the motorway when it played, and rather than just going, "I know what time it is," she was in tears, and I'm not exaggerating, not knowing if she was going to be late for work because Bob Bond wasn't played at the correct time. Regularity. That's an extreme version, but that's what regularity in the media is all about.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can go back and try Higher and Red Rover. I think we should do the other guys first, though. So we've got Kath, Lurch, and a name that
Lurch
I
is next
can't
in the
prefer.
list.
All right, Lurch is next. Lurch, we're going to come to you, Lurch. So be ready, Lurch, because we're coming to you, Lurch. Lurch, we're coming to you in a second. So be ready with that microphone, Lurch, because we're going to be with you in just a couple of seconds, Lurch. Hey, let's go to Lurch. Hey, Lurchy. That was a pretty big build-up to let someone get ready to turn their mic on.
Yeah. Hello.
We're still not there.
Oh, we.
And after Lurch.
Kia ora,
Hey.
kia ora,
There we
kia ora.
are. There we are.
Kia ora.
I had to do the old man tumble with the phone and turn the mic off and all that sort of thing.
What's up, Lurchy?
Oh, well, I've woken up from my nap and, you know, as usual, I dial into the boys and the girls from BHN and say, Merry, Merry Christmas. Actually, because it's Christmas, I'm feeling a wee bit evangelical. So here's my evangelical message for the night. My wifey and I are members of Te Pāti Māori. It's been pretty fucking rough.
Yeah.
It's been sad and it's been hurtful. And it's been something that none of us have actually wanted to face up to. But the discussions we've had has been all around in the gospel of keeping the faith. So the message is universal for anybody that believes in humanity and anybody that believes in a progressive vision of what our country and our planet should be like. Is keep the faith. When times get rocky and when times get uncertain, all we've got to do is just dig deep into our hearts and say, we'll keep on boxing because that's keeping the faith. So that's my message, I guess, for Christmas. And that comes from an agnostic as well. So double stars for that one.
Yeah, and huge love being shown to you in the chat, Lurchy, you and Paula. So thanks for being a part of our community. Again, I feel like that you guys give us an amount of credibility. It's a bit like Craig, because we can always throw to you when we're talking about Māori issues and stuff, and we get an answer from you too. And yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, we're keeping the faith. It's all about the kaupapa. It's not about the personalities. And I can say that without fear or favour about any of the personalities across all of the issues within Te Pāti Māori. That as far as we're concerned, it's what you believe in and it's what your personal standards are. And I'm not saying that personalities are expendable, but our beliefs have to be greater than any individual.
Cool. Dude, we look forward to seeing what you guys are up to next year. Thanks for being a part of us this year. And
yeah, man. And have a good Christmas. Peace be upon you all.
Yep. And to you too, brother. Have a good Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. See ya. Nighty night.
Nighty night. Where are we going? Magenta?
Okay, I believe now we're up to Kath.
Okay. And we have got Hiya's put themselves back in there.
They might
and
have
over Red
fixed it.
Rover, so Hiya might have sorted out their
Oh yeah,
shit.
Hiya's fixed it. They've said that in the chat.
Okay. All right. We'll go to Kath first. So Kath, get ready with that microphone. Kath, good evening to you. A 1, a 2, a 3. I should stop doing that. I sound like an asshole.
No, how do I?
Kath, there's still a mic that's not turned on. Do they have to have their mic turned off when they're in the waiting room though?
No, people just tend to do that. But
just have them turned on. I can see Hiya hasn't got a microphone turned off, so the microphone is turned on. If you're in the waiting room, just have your microphones turned on, and then as soon as we come to you, we don't have to go, I wonder if Kath is listening to the video on YouTube, and so we're going to get a run in a minute. It happens when you used to work in radio because there was a delay of 9 seconds, and sometimes you'd hear people running across the kitchen to pick up the phone because they've been listening. No! Yeah. All right, Kath.
Might be good to go back to Hiya.
I'm going to put Kath in napping. That's where Kath goes, and we're going to go back to Hiya. And that's, I don't know why it's called napping, but it is. And Kath does, Haya does not have a mic turned off, so we hope Haya's there. Hello, Haya.
Are you picking this up?
We are.
Yes.
Loud and
Thank
clear.
you. Sorry about the technological issues last time. Anyways, I would just like to say thank you very much for providing. I mean, obviously, there's the whole politics side of it, which is nice, but it's also just generally nice to see people who are from like the general people of New Zealand as well.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
totally.
it is just, it does, I mean, the whole thing just does seem like a bunch of people that do actually exist, whereas whilst other things in New Zealand are great and they're really useful for media stuff, it sometimes doesn't feel like it there in the actual populace, you know. But anyways, obviously, to put all the politics to one side, did you know that the spiky bit on the end of Stegosaurus's tail didn't have a name until I think it was 82, where Gary Larson dubbed it the Fagamizer in name of the late Fag Simmons.
Ayo.
Now, very, very funny. Of course, this happened after he published the wonderful Far Side comic of this, but this has also led to a genuine trend of things being named after jokes cartoonists made up and whatnot. Funnily enough, Gary Larson has also had a moss named after him.
Those Far Side cartoons are amazing.
Oh yeah, I have all.
I mean,
my mum got.
You still remember, most people still remember, there was a School for the Intelligent with the guy leaning on the pool door. That's still one of the greatest comedic single frames that there's ever been. Easy as that.
I think he does the pilot panels the best. I know quite a bit, a lot of pilots, and sometimes they do seem a bit true to life.
Anything to leave us with in 2025, Haya? Anything you want to say? Anything you want to ask before we move on?
Nothing, but I will just say so long and thanks for all the fish.
All right, dude. Appreciate your call. Appreciate you being
Thank you.
involved and for being a part of us. Okay, now
Can
Overred
before you
Rover
get
is back
too
there.
excited.
Yes. Sorry, I'm not excited. I'm not excited.
That's okay, fine, okay. I have a piece of advice for Hiya. Amazing voice. Can I please get you to read something on a nightly basis and produce that for us? Because if you read the news and all the shitty things happening in the world, I think it would sound just a lot better. So that's, if you'd like to have a project for 26, love to see it. I'll be there for it.
Children's orphanage hit by Russian caliber cruise missile.
So like
did you know?
BHN Nightly News with Hiya. That'd be good.
Bid hearing news.
We could do that. Now, we've got Overred Rover back, but there's also another person who is all just, are they called glyphs? Glyphs?
No, that's
Emojis.
Emoticon.
Are they emoticons? Some of them are just lines and stuff.
Yeah, those are the old school emojis.
Okay, should we go old school emojis? The person's probably 80 then if they're old school emojis. That's when they would have used those.
Ouch.
I mean, probably, yeah. I mean, I'm young, so I don't know these sorts of things. I don't know quite how to address. Oh, hang
Ari.
on. Is it Ari
Hi.
at the end? Oh, Ari.
It's just Ari.
Oh, get it, Ari.
Oh my god, the internet is completely frozen on YouTube, so I had no idea when you put me in.
No worries.
We've actually frozen. It's not YouTube, it's us. We're just playing a trick on everyone.
Yes, I see. Now, I was just going to say thank you to Citizen Gold for gifting me the 500th Patreon.
Oh,
is that how it
That was literally it.
500th.
The shout out to Citizen Gold.
Oh, what an absolute champion.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't able to support for the full year, so I'm feeling a bit bad, so I'm quite glad I got that.
This question was asked last night, and I can actually see, and I'm not going to put it up obviously because I've got your email address and stuff. I can actually see next to your name there's a little present beside your NZ $5 BHN coffee runner.
Oh,
There's
nice.
a little gift beside it. So this was asked last night, and Magenta, you did some work on it. And what did you find out about people gifting
It was not my work. It was Discord. Just first of all, got to get. They're the ones who just.
But you're the Discord
basically-
whisperer, aren't you? You're the
Well,
Discord
yes,
whisperer.
yes.
Yeah.
And so Patreon already had a feature built in where you can just go to any of the Patreon things that you follow and you can just gift, and all you have to do is send the link to the person. You don't need their name or details or anything. So if that's something you want to do, that's an option.
Cool. Very cool. And what else, Ari? What's up? What else is going on with you? Is anything else you want to know? Anything else you want to share or ask?
Nothing other than the internet being crap, because the half your sentence just went.
All right. Well, we'll leave you to it and say, however you've become a part of us, whether it's through generosity of gold or otherwise, we're happy to have you there, and we look forward to doing part of 2026 with you.
Awesome. I've been loving the fuck around find out shirt, by the way. It's been having some great comedic timing, because I had to take off my jumper whilst I was having a argument with one of my fellow classmates, and I didn't realize what shirt I was wearing. So I just took off my shirt.
It's getting serious now.
Oh, it was great.
I love that. That's great.
Very good. Yeah. Well,
So good.
more power to you for having the merch as well. So thank you for being a part of us, man.
Anyway, thank you so
All right.
much.
All the best.
Good day.
And now we've only got one
Ciao.
officially left in the waiting room. There's other people there, like Jeremy is in the live stream chat. If you are someone, and Kath is napping still, sorry, in the napping section. One other super chat that's come through, which we'll put over Emily's face just for fun. And Magenta as well. Andrew, here's $10. Thank you for the chat, team. I'll be back on Sunday and then be consistent twice a week. Oh, Andrew, we're just on with this. Hopefully my Thursday, a bit of pre-show before you. Thanks for your inspiration to actually get started. Well, thank you, Andrew. I didn't realize that's who we were speaking to, but yep, we know of your work, and yeah, just get back to it. Consistency, and don't give yourself for you guys playing behind the chat. Is that what was going on there?
No,
Do
I was just
do I have to
making
say
use of the
something?
small gap
I'll,
in the.
I'll
in
call
the,
your mother.
I was doing
If
a
you're not careful.
chewy, okay? He
Yeah.
did it last night, so I repeated it.
Yeah. So cool. Thanks for that. All right. So shall we go to Red Rover? Oh, Jeremy's just dropped into the waiting room. So we'll try Red Rover over Red Rover, and then we'll try Jeremy. Here we go. Over Red Rover. Come in. Over.
Oh, all set up finally.
Yep. Gotcha.
Yay!
Ah.
I would just like to point out my news of the year was the facepalm on the table with Chloe.
Yes, no, that was a very good moment, actually.
Oh, what
Oh, yes.
Oh, that lives rent free in my head.
Right? She's given us so many good faces and reactions this year.
We love it.
Yes, and I'd also like to point out my hints at Pat being MP. Yes, they are hints, but I appreciate that.
Every single night. Do you do that, Pat, at Parliament every single night?
I appreciate that you're busy at the moment, but your analysis is, worthy of being communications minister. So,
Oh, well, I mean, maybe I could just get the communications minister job and the money, pay, and I could keep communicating on BHN next year. That would work. I mean, they all think that Jacinda still gives us a little brown envelope with cash in it. I don't know why they think that, but they think that. So maybe we could just make that official. Thank you, Over Red Rover. That's very kind of you. It's also, there are better people for that kind of work. I'm the kind of person who needs to support people talking about gargling their own piss. That's where my skill set lies.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah. And making merch for it.
well, it would be entertaining to see Chewie in the same room as David Parker when having an interview.
Very good.
Interesting, all right.
Hey, Red Rover, have you got much going on for Christmas?
No plans at the moment.
Yeah. Just a family Christmas, a quiet solo one?
Pretty much.
Oh, cool. Hey, well, thank you for being a part of us. We do see you in the chat quite a lot, and so we appreciate you being a part of the whanau, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Okay, see you then.
All right, over Red Rover.
Merry Christmas.
Cheers, mate. Over and out.
Happy
with Over Red
holidays.
Rover. Maybe down to our last call, maybe we'll try Kath one more time at the end just to see if Kath has worked out microphones. But here's Jeremy. Jeremy, good evening, sir. This is where you talk. Hi, Jeremy.
Pat, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you
Hey! Nice. We got you.
Hey.
Doing.
What's going on,
Also,
Jeremy?
Kim's agenda. Very good.
Kia ora.
What's going on? I'm just enjoying the last BHN show of the year.
Last live BHN show. There's going to be
Yes.
shows every single night. The last live
Oh,
one, though.
yes.
Yep.
Thank you. Yes, good point. And I made it a point of coming to my room to watch the show tonight because some of them watch the show on the TV in our lounge, and some of them watch it on my computer in my room. So I made a point of going to watch it on my computer in my room because that way I can have more direction.
Nice.
And the
Nice.
in the chat on the YouTube stream and also on the Discord like I am at the moment.
Very good. And Jeremy, what are you looking forward to about 2026?
Oh, hopefully getting rid of this horrible, cruel government. Making it a one-term government.
That does seem to be high on everyone's agenda.
Yes. Hardly surprising, is it?
No.
Given how many, the large amount of cuts they've made.
And Jeremy, what are you going to do to help that happen?
Ah, yes, I love that question. Very good. So you've been a junior for a few years. Well, as a member of the Labour Party, I am planning to help out with my local campaign team.
Cool.
Oh, nice. Good on you.
My electorate has changed because I was in the Ohariu electorate here in Wellington.
Yep.
I've had my, because as I'm sure you've heard, we've had a boundaries changed. So
Yes. We're
And so-
Wellington North now, I
I mean-
think, aren't we? Because I think we'll be in
No,
the same
see, it depends.
electorate. Or are you in a different one?
no, see, it depends because I live in Power.
Bays?
So-
No, that's the other end. Don't know that
No,
one.
I was in Ohariu, so I'm going to be moving to Kinapuru.
Oh, okay.
And who's the Labour member for Kiniperu?
Yes. Well, the current MP for Mana as at the moment is Barbara
Yeah,
Edmonds.
Barb Edmonds.
Yes. And at a meeting we had in October, I think it was, we confirmed that she is or will be the candidate for Kinapuru.
Oh, nice.
2026.
Mate, you got a good one then. You got a good one.
We do.
Yeah. Congratulations. I think you've won. I think you've won the tournament tonight. The tournament with the best MP. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, possibly. Potentially. I mean, I don't like to take it for granted. It's a
Excellent.
democracy after all.
Well, Jeremy, thank you for being a part of us this year. We obviously recognise your name and we see you around, and we appreciate your input, and we look forward to doing 2026 with you, yeah?
Thank you. Likewise. Can I ask one quick question?
Sure, of course you can.
I remember you've told us on the BHN live streams a few times over the last few months, and then I think again a few minutes ago, you mentioned that there are mugs coming out to the BHN shop.
Yep.
Somewhere in China, I think it said. Do you have any idea when they might be available?
Keep watching, Jeremy. I'll give you a live update shortly. I'm not saying that because I know. I need to go and have a look at the courier and see if they've landed. So I don't want you to get really excited and go, Pat's going to do a big release at the end of the night. I mean, I probably will, but that's not a release you'll want to see. So I'll go and check right now because I was supposed to be here on the 16th. And I'm hoping that means if they have turned up on the 16th, they could be in the shop during the holiday period. But I'm going to go and check this. So Chewy, you can take over. There's no one else in the waiting room. So that's the end of our sort of chatty chat. Do we want to wrap up the show now with anything else?
I can chuck some memes after if you got nothing.
Can someone put my screen on?
Oh.
Please? Anybody?
Yeah.
Like it's a heartwarming
Here we
Christmas
go.
message
Oh, my Jesus.
that I want everyone to realise that the Christmas cassowary does not care if you've been bad or good.
Oh my
So-
god, that face.
Look at it.
That is
That survived an asteroid. Just remember that. That is a walking dinosaur. Look, I want to talk about what I hope for next year. The cassowary can go away now because it's way too scary. Look, I've sort of mentioned this a little bit, but it's great that we get podcast awards. It's great that we've got people that are willing to put their own money behind this little project to mean that we're completely fan funded. I don't want to minimize that at all, but there is one thing that I want to put in our trophy case for next year, and that is helped topple a government. Now, preferably it'd be ours, but I'm open to other countries with weak
Fiji.
governments.
Fiji's good with coups. We can do them.
We could start our own BHN-topia.
Yep.
People have suggested a BHN party, so I mean, if we keep
I'd have to
bringing
scrub
MPs
my
out-
social media so hard.
But
No,
no,
that's, no,
okay.
It's
I
our
don't
party,
think you
so
should have
that's,
to.
that won't affect. Yeah, no, that's not even.
I mean,
we deal with that.
To be truly representative is to have people like in MPs that have been to jail, that have, you know, grown up shit posting their whole life, and understanding those weird weirdos on the internet who just like to talk
Like,
to
like
each
when
other.
I did a social media victory lap when Judith Collins banned me, or blocked me on Twitter.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
No,
what if someone dug that up?
was a
Well, you
hun-
just say, "Yeah, I'm proud of that moment. That's a moment that I will stand by."
Well, the time I lost a Twitter account for what's that horrible little man, the guy that owns that bar in Auckland that ran for mayor.
Yeah,
What was
Alphaling
his
101. He's always on the platform on Free Speech Friday because he.
I'm waiting for chat to fill me in. I've forgotten his name, but I think I said that he needs to be careful. He could get trapped in a sandwich bag and thrown off a bridge or something like that, and that got my Twitter account killed. Yeah, Malloy. Is it Malloy?
Leo Malloy.
Oh yeah,
Leo Malloy.
Malloy.
That's the one.
I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah. Horrible little troll.
No.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Update
Where are the
phono.
mugs, Pat?
Yeah. Well, other than us.
Hey.
Sorry. The 16th of the 12th at 1:47 in the morning, the goods have arrived at port. The 17th of the 12th at 1:48 a.m., so 24 hours later, I think it's that one, customs clearance begins at the destination. The 17th of the 12th, so yesterday at 3:48 p.m., the message is destination customs clearance completed. So they are on deck. They are here in the country. What I have to do is go to this Chinese courier. There's no English version of it, and I cut it off, and then I go to Google Translate and I post it in, and then I read what the translation is. That's the only way I can find out. So they have cleared customs. So they're in New Zealand and they've cleared customs. So will they be up before Christmas? Oh, I'll just say one thing. You won't get them before Christmas. I mean, Chewy, we might get them before Christmas.
Yeah.
Emily, Magenta, don't know. We'll see.
Hey, I did receive a parcel a day later than you sent it. So
Yeah, true.
Also,
Also,
I don't
thank you for
mind
that wonderful
a
parcel.
present in the new year. You know, start the new year with a new mug.
Yeah, I mean, presents anytime are appreciated. They don't have to be on
Too.
Christmas.
I mean, you know, and I'll try. There's a good rate for you guys. Well, you know, what, 10% off? Is that going to be good enough for you?
What are you like?
Only if
pack
it says
and save?
gargle my piss.
Yeah, actually.
I'll remember that. Over Red Rover also wants to say thanks to the mods, which I think we all need to do. I guess now is the soppy wrap up for the year. Is that what this is supposed to be now? We do the soppy wrap up. Is that what's
Can
happening?
I
I
you
just
guys
had a
two memes
creative
first?
burst related to the gargle my piss. What if we put it on the bottom or in the inside of the mug? So as the person finishes
At
their
the bottom.
drink, yes.
At the bottom.
What about
gargle
if
my
we?
piss.
That would be
What
quite-
about if
yeah.
we got one?
No,
that
on
was-
the inside on the bottom. So when they finish it,
Yeah.
they read
Okay.
the message.
What about one better?
Next level.
Why don't we get those heat treated cups? And when the cup's full of hot, you don't see anything. And when you finish it on the outside, it says gargle my piss. That
I
could
like
be that as
this.
well.
It's the other way. It's usually the other way around. It's usually when
Oh,
it's
yeah.
cold, you don't see anything. It's when you heat it, then it comes up.
Yeah, it's a black
could be
mug and then it's a
hot
naked
piss.
lady.
What about a naked Chewy? Could you do a cartoon naked Chewy?
Oh, I think
No. No, not happening.
you can't pay Emily
That's the
enough for
limit.
that one.
I
Sorry,
already
Pat. You
drew
can't
a
afford it.
naked. I already drew a naked Luxon for you. That's far enough.
Stall for time.
Okay, we're stalling.
'Cause I've got something close to that.
Okay. So as a huge thank you from me to everybody in the chat. It sounds a little bit flippant. I don't mean it to, but without obviously you guys being here and watching these lunatics, then we wouldn't be doing this. Huge thanks to the patrons. I've said it before, and I don't say this in a cheesy way. I genuinely believe this. It's like we are standing on the shoulders of the patrons to be able to do what we're doing. And so for people who aren't patrons, just be aware as well that the patrons are providing you this product as well. To my fellow broadcasters here in the room with me, you guys are awesome. I'm very excited about what we're filling, the spot in the media that we're filling. I'm very excited about where we've come
And the
from.
Labour Party.
And filling the Labour Party. I'm very excited about where to from here. I'm very excited about 2026. And we keep growing. I guess there's only 5 million people in New Zealand, so we've got a bit of a ways to go yet, but maybe we'll hit maximum capacity at some stage of 5 million unique viewers per month. But at the moment, it's just a huge thanks to everybody for being a part of this. Whether you're a watcher or whether you're a patron or whether you're part of the team, or this is always really important to me, whether you're a partner of one of the team. I said this at the Christmas party for, you thousands who weren't there, is that I really do believe that without partners being on board, then this can't happen. Me and Chewy are here 4 nights a week, typically. We both have partners. Our partners, when I say let us do this, I don't mean like in a patriarchal or a matriarchal way, but it's a negotiation, I mean, Chewy, maybe for Chewy, that might be the case, but not for me, So partners are a huge part of this, which is why when we do Christmas parties and stuff, they're always invited, or if we can make it happen, we get them. And we don't want to, I don't want to take anyone for granted, and I don't want to make anyone feel like they're taken for granted. So for you 3 here, for the team from the collective, and for Gary and for Craig, I hope you're never in doubt for how much I value you, because I think what we're doing is incredible, and I don't ever want anyone to feel like, we don't get paid millions of dollars. Some of our work is voluntary, some of our hours are voluntary, but I always want you to know that you are really important, more important actually. Anyone can organize things and sign things and organize things, but actually it's the sort of talent on camera that makes this thing work. So a huge thanks to you guys. I value you. I love you guys, and I hope you feel that value, because it's really important that you guys know how special you are to me and to this product. But I actually think in a bigger picture, how special you are. Don't get dramatic here, but to the country with what we're providing and the space we're filling and need to be filling for what's coming up in the next 12 months.
Yep.
No pressure.
Finished.
No pressure.
That doesn't give
Chewy, before you
anyone
put that
else
one up,
anxiety, right?
someone asked, yes, there is a
yeah.
picture I drew of, no, this is what happened last time. It's just so much, no one can see it.
You need to fix your white balance there, love. See, I know these things because I listen.
It's because my light's literally right there, so you'll just have to go to my blue sky and I'll post the evidence there.
Oh, there you go. Good hook.
A little too spicy for this broadcast, apparently.
Chewy, we were padding for you.
Put my screen
Oh,
up
yes,
there,
I can grab you. I got it.
There you go.
Oh.
That's a little
Nothing.
cherub Chewy.
Thanks, I hate it.
I don't
Holy
hate
shit.
that.
Who made that?
I don't hate that.
So there's a little bit of backstory to this. When I lived up in Wellington, I took a photo of a workmate of mine who was having a very bad experience with drugs at a party, and it's a horrible picture of him. But my wife, my girlfriend at the time, offered to paint it for him just to immortalize that horrible time that he had, and painted him as a saint with that golden halo around him. And I was the little cherub, little naked cherub, and that he loves that painting.
So it's a full-on painting.
That should be hanging over your fireplace, mate. It should be this big and hanging over the mantle.
Yeah.
I might have to ask the missus to do that. to do a full-sized one.
Oh,
Very
That's
good.
a great auction item to
Yeah, there
see.
you go. That's true.
next fundraiser.
Is there anything anyone here wants to leave us with the chat or the whanau or some other person I didn't mention is Kiwi Skirt. How important Kiwi Skirt is this to this whole thing? Again, this wouldn't function without Kiwi Skirt, and Kiwi Skirt is incredibly humble and kind of never wants the acknowledgement or recognition. And she fought me to a point where she wouldn't allow me to give her money to come to Dunedin. And yeah, Kiwi Skirt is another part of the team that I think of as part of the team. Like I think of partners as part of the team. I think of Kiwi Skirt as part of the team. And I've said to partners before, it might be our faces on the front, or it might be our faces on the t-shirts or on the awards. But really, without any one of those other people that you guys don't know the names of, this doesn't happen. So they're important. Anyone else want to say anything before we get out of here?
I actually just found the full painting. If you wanted to see.
Oh
the
my
whole
gosh, full Monty.
Go on.
Might as
Go
well do
on.
full Monty before I say anything.
Oh my god,
Oh.
it's a terrible photo.
He was in so it was a Halloween party, and he'd taken some sort of psychoactive. So we're all wearing like pig and panda masks and stuff like that. And he's like,
no.
I don't know what's going on. That's him shutting his eyes so he didn't see us wearing the pig masks around him.
That's hilarious.
That's terrifying.
Poor bugger.
Wow. Where's Trippy?
All right. Are we done? Does anyone else want to say anything before we head off?
I was gonna, but first of all, Chewy, this was the meme that Emily wanted you to see.
Yes.
This is
see?
your hashtag bromance theory.
I told you.
So I
There's
had to show
more.
it.
There are more photos. There's photos of them in the hallway, and they got the bats. They look so happy. They're fucking brothers. The bros in the halls of Parliament. I tell you.
Did you say? Hang on. Did you say the halls of Parliament or the halls?
She said they're fucking and
halls.
then changed her sentence, which ooh.
This is very bad. It's bad juju. Don't
Right.
like it.
Well,
They're
then we did
enemies.
this to you guys. So I just wanted to
yeah,
make sure you've seen
did
this.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Did we? Are we about to kiss? What's going on there?
That's it. That's the question.
We had to share AirPods, so that's the next closest thing, right?
Exactly.
That means my DNA might be inside you, Chewy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And we're going to
Jesus
the
Christ.
next meme then. And this was one from Raijin, based off Chewy screaming at
so
me
good.
to get in the car.
Vagina!
Yeah,
That
get
actually
in the
happened.
car.
He
It did actually
did yell
happen.
at you to get on the stream, but he did actually do this because we were moving from one bar to the next, and
Yes.
we were taking Gary with us. And Chewy did not like that. He was screaming at us down George Street.
It was
I
So
fucking
this
love
did
that.
actually happen.
Please send that to
Yeah,
me.
I'll send that to you. And I think this was just a reminder of me booing Judith, which was fun. But I guess on a more serious note, I did just want to say to everyone that, like, as someone who has not had friends and many close people, I have actually grown friendships this year that have been life-changing. And I think actually having people listen to me regularly, that's not something I had growing up. So you guys have actually made my mental health so much better. Like, me and my therapist were talking about it last week. Like, this year has been really good for me. And I do genuinely give it to you guys who are, you know, the boys. Obviously, you guys really helped me when I was struggling in uni. And obviously coming on and being a part of this is just something that I could not have actually imagined. But now that it's happening, like, it gives me anxiety, but it's the good kind of anxiety. And so
So what you're saying is we add to your anxiety. Good.
Oh,
I'm pleased to hear that.
those
Well done.
numbers you showed me before, I'm like, please don't do that. That makes my anxiety go off. But
You could
again,
do
it's
what
good.
like what Chewy's friend did when the pig mask was there. You could just shut your eyes and pretend it's not happening. You could do that.
Well, you gave me the trophy as well. That didn't bloody help, eh?
Yeah.
But nah, I really do appreciate it, and I love building the community and seeing you guys interacting with each other, even if sometimes you guys are like siblings and get into stupid fucking fights. And I
Doesn't happen that often.
Do we?
I will be doing a watch party tomorrow in Discord for the video that Pat has edited up for us. I will also be doing a watch party in January for the 2 Friday shows. So if you guys want to come, we'll also probably have some games and stuff going on in the Discord. So either follow me on Blue Sky, get in the Discord, and if you want to come hang out with some nerds over the holidays, we'll be around.
Cool, man.
Nerds.
Thanks for your work this year, Magenta. Magenta, you've been integral in a lot of what's happening this year, especially with the big, hairy neighbourhood. But also, I said to my partner, whose name I don't say in broadcasting, but I said to my it was so funny. People don't know this. When we were,
Oh my
when we
god!
were
I was going to say this was my
let me just
highlight
say-
of the year.
Okay, I won't say it then. I won't say it
Okay.
then. I won't say it then. That without you on that holiday weekend, the Christmas weekend, Magenta, it wouldn't have happened. Like, we bit off more than we could chew, and if it wasn't for you literally wrangling my teenagers, we wouldn't have got through it. So thank you for what you're doing this, and thank you for that weekend especially. Yes, Emily, would you like to share something?
Oh, I forgot to say earlier, the highlight of my year was the full team, minus Craig, was quite sad, but everyone from the team in Pat's lounge and dinner table. Pat gets up, just about to have the pre-dinner roast that he and as he's speaking, he goes to thank his wife, and the entire room erupts with "My wife!"
And it was
In
it
unison.
was
In
it would,
unison.
I mean, there would have been 20 people in the room, and 10 to 15 of them would have gone, not set up, not nothing, because my mate Jace, who does our technical stuff, he does it all the time. But then, like, I was like, what the fuck just happened? When did
That's
we
how you
what?
know you've got your people. That's how you know
Yeah,
you're
that's how
with
I
your
knew we
people.
were all in the right space, and it was great. So thanks for that moment, BHN team.
Anything else, Ems, as we wrap up? Anything for the whanau or for the chats or anything for anything else? Or for the New
If
Zealand
you want to
cricket
come,
team? Anyone, really?
Oh, no. If you want to come see me live, I'll be streaming on Twitch. Pretty awesome gaming throughout the holidays. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays seem to be the go at the moment. But yeah.
So I'll be joining you on at least one of those days for sure.
Oh,
I wanna come crash.
absolutely. Yeah, no, we got to play some games. That's for sure.
Hell yeah.
That's where you can find me. Otherwise, have a wonderful Christmas, everyone. I will miss
Yeah.
you dearly, but we will be back soon.
And I
Good
think,
luck
Chewy, you're lucky
packing.
last. You got any words you want to leave the whanau with?
Yeah, take your time to recharge, requip, and rearm, because we're going
Mm-hmm.
to be back at this in February, and it is on like Donkey Kong. The 2026 offensive begins.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
One-term government.
Hey.
We got a lot of mahi to do.
As we wrap up the night and the live shows for the year, will the highlight shows be on Spotify? Yes. Excuse me one moment. Sorry, that was just waiting to come out. I'm back. Yeah, everything.
One
will
of
be
the
on.
highlight shows is just a super cut of Pat doing that throughout the year, by the way. Just
Oh,
we
no,
won't tell you what
thank
episode,
I'm
you just find
not
it.
editing that.
I
Not
do.
doing that.
I do. I am reminded that tomorrow night's episode I have not yet put out as an audio podcast, so I will change that. Noah wants to send a gargle my piss cup to Duncan Garner, and Noah also thinks that Pat is the Nick Fury of the Lefty Avengers. Lefty Avengers. What? What would they look like? It'll be
Progressive
weak
Avengers,
and what? Soy boys and
Snowflake
tofu
Man.
eating and snowflake man that he's only around at winter time, and then for some reason the rest of the year he disappears in the heat. Mike says yes, thanks mods, without you chat would be crazy. I agree. Grant says greetings and good gardening to you all. And over Red Rover says drive safe. It's very true. I remember when I used to work in radio, I would always work the Christmas shifts, fill in for other people and stuff. And the things that I'd always say around driving is, do you know if you drop your speed by 10 k's an hour, you'll probably get to your destination, depending how far you're going, obviously, but 10 minutes later, but it'll be 50 times safer. So just, to remember. And finally, because she is one of the Avengers, I guess, Kiwi Scoot says, thanks, Pat, Chewy, Ems and Magenta. Amazing work over the last year. And I'm honoured to be a large part of it. I read large there, guys. Do you read large part there? I don't understand what that
huge,
word is.
amazing.
Huge part of it.
Yeah.
Huge and amazing part of it. All right.
Integral.
Well, if
would
there's
say.
nothing else, team, I'm gonna sign off and play the outro. Now, there have been some people who have signed up tonight. What I'll do before I start making the best ofs, which will start on Monday night, is I will make a new credits on Monday. So basically, if you become a patron before Monday, you'll be in the credits right through the summer period. If you become a patron during the summer period, it'll probably wait till the end of summer before we remake the credits. So, if you want to see your name over summer, you could think about Patreon before Monday. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. Just
if you want.
Just throw. I mean, because we've got 500, so now the next is can we do 1,000 by Waitangi Day? Maybe we try and do that 1,000 by. I think we can do 1,000 by Waitangi Day. All right, team. Any famous last words, or are we done?
Nah.
We're done.
Nah.
We're done.
Let's go.
We're done. All right, team. Thank you so much for being with us this year. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself in the evenings over the forthcoming weeks, but I'm sure I'll find some stuff to do. Probably mostly around the house, being ordered into all the jobs that need to be done, which is appropriate. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of content coming at you for the next few weeks. So if you want to see it, some new and fresh stuff as well as some repeats as well. And other than that, please, 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 please be safe over summer. Please drive safe over summer. Please
we want
swim
all
between
of our patrons, especially, to be safe.
We need you back here.
Yes,
and
we
I'm
need
not,
you
and,
back.
and I'm not
please.
saying that. I'm not saying this just to kind of get at all the cheesy things we say over summer. But honestly, please swim between the flags. Just be careful, right? Just take your time on the roads. Be safe. We want to see all of you back here January when we all come back. And if you guys are going to be in Northland in February, we want to see you at Waitangi as well for us being up there as well. So thank you once again. It's been a blast, and I guess we only have one thing to do, and that's go out on our non-AI theme tune.
Help us settle a debate, whether it be thoughtful or funny, even if we're all creatures of hate. It's a fine line that we're walking together. For better, push aside the temptation to berate. Let's take a note of the corners we stand in. As many points as the hairs on my chinny chin chin. When the news that
That's my favourite message tonight from Gary. Knitting. That's
Knitting.
Done. Perfect.
like the rich have their hand out for rewards, while the many have to work at what they can't afford, and the rest of us ain't paying attention.
Nah, you're an egg. I'm not an egg, bro. You're an egg.
Mum says you're an egg.
Your mum says you're an egg, bro. I'm not an egg, bro. You're an egg.
Oh,
bro.
shame.
Shut up, bro. Eat ass. You're so eat ass, you egg, bro. Shit. See, I grew up in the 80s, and that's actually how we talked. People think that's mocking now, but that's actually how we talked.
No,
So-
well, it's because now when you say eat
Hasn't
ass,
changed.
you usually mean it. Like,
Yeah.
Jen's
No.
weird.
No.
That's true. Careful,
I literally,
careful.
I literally mean it, Chewy. I literally mean it. I just was listening to that music playing. I was going, there's one thing I forgot to say, and now I can't remember what that fucking thing is. Oh, I remember now. If anything does happen during the holiday period, like if there's any big massive news or something, you can follow us all on our socials. I'm probably most likely going to be on TikTok or on Twitter if anything goes on. But if there was anything massive, I'm sure some one of us might jump in as well. Like, we're talking massive. But other than that, I hopefully
Like if the event happens.
the event.
Yes.
I hope we don't have to jump in over the next few weeks, because that means we've had somewhat of a
Do it, Winnie.
calm
Do it.
life. All right, team. All the best. Love you to bits, and we'll see you in the new year. Hooroo, everyone.
Love you.
Cheers, man.